Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed that's to the world over. Coming through with another video. I'm just going to wait a few moments to allow YouTube to send the notifications out. Another blessed day, being able to catch y'all on a live stream. Looking forward to this live, believe that. Because what we got to talk about today is needed. What's good, family? Who we got in the house? We got Quentin Knox. That's what's up. Yep, we got Anointed Deep Records in the house. NC, what's good, family? What's up with y'all? Who else we got? We got Young Awoke, Christopher Lopez, Warren Bums, Gabriel Newsom. Shalom, family, shalom. Catherine Michelle, Desiree Greer. Yeah, it's good to catch y'all on the live stream. We about to really build today. What profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? What profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? In this particular video, I should have put a warning disclaimer out there. Because what I'm about to do may be offensive to some, right? To some, this is their God. To a whole lot of people, this right here has become people's God. And you know what I think about that? Know what I think about it? This might be worse than burning the American flag. That might be worse than burning the American flag. And this is just a demonstration, ladies and gentlemen. Just a demonstration. Now, sometimes you got to get vivid to demonstrate what you really think about the God of this world. So, that's what I had to do right there. Now let's talk about it. Let's dive into this topic. As y'all enter this live stream, make sure you hit that thumbs up so it can send these notifications out. What profit a man to gain the world and to lose his soul? When you look at the state that we're in this country we living in, everyone is after the money. It's all about the money. It's all about getting on. You got young brothers and sisters coming up selling their souls to get money. Giving it all to get money. I'm here to make a bold claim. Money don't stop the pain. Now, when I speak on this topic, I'm going to speak on this topic from so many levels. Money don't stop the pain. Money is not going to stop the stress, the anguish, the pain, the unresolved issues that people have. This is why when celebrities make it to a certain level, they're depressed. They're hurt. They haven't found happiness. They haven't found peace. That's because they have unresolved issues. What's money without health? What's money without your soul? Money is absolutely an illusion. That's all it is. The days and times we living in, this right here is going to mean nothing. This is going to mean nothing very soon. It means nothing now. This right here means nothing now. Nothing. When they take this away, right? When they take this away, how are we to survive? On the previous video I did, I spoke about a dream that I had. In this dream, we didn't have internet, we didn't have power, and we didn't have groceries at the grocery store. We've been so programmed to believe that this can't happen, that money is security. When there's no food in a grocery store, this is just a piece of paper. That's all it is. When there's no food in the grocery store, it's just a piece of paper. We've been so acclimated to rely on our enemies that how will we even survive if we lose power, internet, and we lose groceries? How do we survive? Now, think about this. I'm pacing myself in this video because I want the minds of you all to really start. The gears need to be grinding right now. We really need to be thinking. A lot of us don't even know how to read a map anymore. You cut the internet off, you don't have a GPS. Half of us don't know how to get to one place to the next. Half of us can't remember phone numbers anymore. If we ever had to get to a number to call. We rely on the food in the grocery store. What happens when the food trucks stop? How are we to grow crops? Now, I'm making this video to realize how unimportant money really is when you really look at the grand scheme of things. It doesn't take away the pain either, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what you got going on in your life, money should never affect your mood unless it's needed. Unless it's needed. Now, what I'm doing right now is a demonstration of how much money matters. It's a demonstration. Now, to some, this would be so offensive, like you burning the American flag, or worse. Or worse. People spend their whole lives chasing a green piece of paper, selling their souls, selling their bodies, degrading themselves, getting online to try to find more ways to degrade. There are rappers out here who get themselves beat up in fights and get robbed just to have clout. Just to have clout. The money don't take away the pain. And I hope this video definitely goes to all the young brothers out there who trying to get it and get put on and all of that. Once you get it, you really need to recognize what's happening. You got one moment. You got rappers out there who get on, who up and coming artists, who sitting in there crying their eyes out, crying their soul out, pouring their heart out because they felt like they lost their souls just to get on. It's not worth it. The money don't take away the pain. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching this live stream, this here is a demonstration. All right? It's a demonstration of what money means. It's a demonstration. Money don't take away the pain. And pretty soon, with the market, this is going to be worth nothing. Nothing at all. Now, sometimes you got to get real, what's the word? Sometimes you got to get real animated to really describe what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So for those who take offense to what I'm doing, that's okay. I'm trying to reach a certain demographic at this moment. Because overall, it's the message. It's the message that counts. Joshua Alcala says, why didn't you just give that to a homeless man? It's just a demonstration, that's why. It's just a demonstration. It's just an animated demonstration. Remember this. Believe half of what you see and nothing you hear. That right there is a demonstration. The money is an illusion. Let me ask you this. When you see these rappers sitting here dancing on beds of money in hotels, when you see these rappers throwing bands in clubs, a lot of y'all think that's real money, right? A lot of y'all think it's real money. It's an illusion. What you just watched was an illusion, but it made a point. Case in point is this. The money doesn't matter. It's not going to buy you happiness. It's not going to save your soul. It's not going to free you. If money was the answer to free us, we'd be free already. We got enough billionaires in the black community to free us as a nation. And we still in the same predicament. So somebody tell me what's the answer. Somebody tell me what's going to get us free. Absolutely. Curly Tash says, we are spiritual beings. Money is man-made. We don't need it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chelsea Young says, free your mind. Most definitely. Can't take it with you. Once you're dead in that grave, that's it. Another nation is going to eat off what you work for, what you strive for. So our objective shouldn't be to get the money. That shouldn't be our objective in life. Our objective shouldn't be to just get the money. Our objective, should be to get free. That should be the goal, to get free. Now, when I talk about money cannot stop the pain, money won't take away the pain, I mean that on so many levels. In recent news, with the presidential election coming up, you got one guy who's running. I don't even know his name. I think it's Biden. Don't remember which one it is. One of those guys who's running is talking about reparations. Ladies and gentlemen, if we were given reparations, that won't stop the pain of slavery. It doesn't take away the pain of slavery. We don't want your money. Even if they were to give us reparations, we want freedom. We don't want your money. We want to be free as a nation. We want our own sovereign land. We want to be able to eat our own food that we've grown ourselves. We want to be, freedom is when you walk out into your yard and you pick off fruit right off the tree. Fresh fruit right off the tree. Fresh vegetables. That's freedom. That's what we want. We don't want reparations because this right here, let me finish it off. This right here is worth nothing. This is trash. It's worth nothing. It's paper. That don't buy us freedom. All you young brothers out here, that's what you giving your soul for? That's what you holding your own people for? It's trash. We got to understand what the difference between happiness and joy. You got a lot of spiritual leaders. You got a lot of false prophets out here in this world who have been compromised. And let's just be realistic with it. So you got a lot of people out here who would do anything for the money. And it's a special place for those people. Remember the scriptures say, you know, I like to refer to the Bible. And I would like y'all to forgive me because I'm paraphrasing. But the scriptures say, what profit a man to gain the world and to lose his soul? And it also says, money is the root of all evil, which some coveted after. They have erred from the faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows. With many sorrows. So they erred from the faith of the Most High, and money has become their God. They chased that money. They acquired that money. And now they're living in sorrow. And they did it to themselves. They pierced themselves with many sorrows. Now they're suffering. They're suffering. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in this live stream, hit that thumbs up. This is a video that the whole world needs to see. Absolutely. Anointed Deep Records says we need to create our own jobs, schools, and churches. That would be freedom. Absolutely. Juan Pino, the love of money is the root of all evil. And they pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And remember, it also says that it's harder for a man, and we're talking about the Bible, and I'm paraphrasing once again, but it also says in the Bible that it's harder for a man to enter the kingdom of heaven as if a camel is harder as what, let me get it right. It's harder for a man to enter the kingdom of heaven like a camel entering the eye of a needle. Like a camel entering through the eye of a needle. Now we know a camel is a big animal. A camel ain't gonna squeeze through the eye of a needle. Yeah, it's harder for a rich man, absolutely. It's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven like a camel through the eye of a needle. So what that tells you is these people who chasing this money, if that's their objective to become rich, they ain't gonna make it to the kingdom. If your goal and your sole purpose in life is to become rich, you won't enter the kingdom of heaven. You've erred from the faith. Only thing you're going to do is pierce yourselves through with many sorrows. Now, am I saying that a brother of truth can't be wealthy? That's not, absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. A man of truth should strive to be successful. This is where we draw the line, and this is where we gain an understanding of how we look at this. A rich man or a wealthy man who's made it, he should absolutely use his money to free his people. And that's the truth. He should use his money to free his people. We need people with resources. That's a need. We need people who can get us to certain areas, to do certain things, who have materials, who have things, who are on the same page. We need that to become free as a nation. No doubt about that. Absolutely. More money, more problems. Chelsea Young. And also, we got to understand this. The way the system is set up, they're not going to allow certain people to become rich. They're not going to allow it. There's no middle class. It's coming down. It's boiling down to rich or poor. And as soon as those people in the middle class begin to come to upper middle class, they'll have a door that they have to go through, or they're going to have to stay where they at. It's a ceiling that you can hit before your soul is required in this system. There's a ceiling that you can hit before your soul is required when it comes to money. That's just what it is. So everybody gets a decision, a choice to make. Every breathing soul, every man and woman breathing has a choice when it comes to their soul. So watching this video, looking at that paper, that green piece of paper burn, some people take offense to that. But that money is already worthless. And I'm gonna let y'all in on something. When certain people make that wrong decision, when they get to that specific place where their soul is required for the money, once they get there, they do exactly what I just did. They burn the money. They burn it. Because they find out that they sold their soul for nothing and it's worthless. So they burn it. They blow it. They burn it. How many cars can one man drive? How many cars can one man drive? How many houses can one man live in? How many bedrooms can one man have? Christ himself says, I'm the Son of Man. He said even birds have nests. Even foxes have holes. But I ain't got a place to lay my head. The Messiah said that. So what matters? What matters here? What really matters here? What the American dream has been skewed all across the board. The American dream have been skewed all across the board. This money is trash. Now, I really want to dive in and talk about some stuff that's going on politically. I want to talk about some stuff that's going on politically regarding the money, but I don't want to get too political in this video. But I do want people to go do their research and look at some of the inflation that's taking place with the dollar. I want some people to check out what's going on with trading amongst other countries. How the dollar is depreciating in value. What type of things we really should invest in if we are trying to be what they call wealthy. Gold is worth more than money. And these are the things that we gotta really invest in. We need to, that green piece of paper is trash. Absolutely. Real estate. I see some good ideas already. And see, this is what I like right here. This is what I enjoy. The fact that you ladies and gentlemen understand the point of what that description was that I just did with burning that money. We are very like-minded. Because you got to understand what it's really about. Separating the love of money from us being resourceful as people. Rental property, absolutely. Even if you need to get the money to provide from your family. We need to think about becoming private contractors. Private contractors. Looking into businesses that promote private contractors. We need to pull back from buying hella outfits. We need to pull back from buying 200 pairs of shoes. And that's just the facts. D. Jackson said everybody's worried about a chicken sandwich. Absolutely. I thought the same thing, man. Think about this. I don't want to get off topic, but that's interesting that the brother brought that up. That's interesting. Like, I've never seen a chicken sandwich promoted so heavily before. It makes me wonder, just the way my mind works, it makes me wonder what the hell is in that sandwich. What are they giving a mass population of people? What do they want the mass population of people to have in them? Were they promoting this chicken sandwich so heavy? Said poison. Absolutely. And I likes me a chicken sandwich, but I ain't damn sure ain't eating that. I ain't getting that. Like, what are they promoting that? Human. Hey, Soylent Green. It's a movie called Soylent Green y'all should check out. Soylent Green. Where they're putting human, basically the food is going to they're putting humans in the food, in the fast food. Check that movie out. Yep, Soylent. Yep, that's how you spell it. Soylent Green. Yep. Yep. Watch the movie called They Live. Oh yeah, that was a good one. The Truman Show, that was a great one. Conspiracy Theory, that was a good one. Enemy of the State, that's a good one. Yeah. But let's get back on topic. But that's interesting how that's being promoted. What's the money worth? Nothing. What profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? You got these youngins out here going crazy to get that money. You got rappers getting themselves stomped out and beat up by other rappers just to have attention. All of these youngins out here, I want y'all to understand, because this video was for a certain demographic that I need y'all to really listen to what I'm saying and take heed. The world is in need of truth. There's so much going on among this society that it's room for every brother and sister to speak the truth. Everyone who have the ears to hear and the knowledge, there's room for so many people to speak what's going on. There's room for so many people to the point where you don't have to act a fool. You don't have to act like an idiot. You don't have to go out here and start drama, start fights, troll other brothers, get into BS to be successful. You don't have to do that. Only thing you have to do is learn the truth. Speak the truth. Bring the truth. You youngins out here, you don't lose your soul for no green piece of paper. It's trash. And I thought I would come through with this video. I'd like to thank y'all for watching this live stream. You guys moderate this live stream like none other. When y'all on live, hey, y'all comments, I stop and I'm reading them, and y'all on point. Y'all on point, man. For real. And I like to say I like to thank each and every one of y'all. For those who's a fan of the music that I once had on the YouTube channel, you can get my music on soundcloud.com at I Am New Breed. That's I Am NUBREED. So make sure you check that out. I know some of y'all missed Knocking Down Idols and various other videos that were removed. I need y'all to be patient because those videos are going to be uploaded to Patreon. Because unfortunately, they were not conducive with YouTube's community guidelines. And they'll go on Patreon. Todd Johnson, how much for a feature? I don't charge for a feature. If you send me something, then we could do that. Among the community, a lot of brothers have my phone number. If you're a brother who has my number from various videos, long as you send a text message, then you can get a response. I'm not going to answer that phone if somebody's calling and I don't know the number. But I don't charge for features. Yep. Can I put a link on my music here? Absolutely, I could do that. But thank y'all, I appreciate it. For those who caught this live stream for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shalom and peace.